income. I just had a meeting this morning with the leadership of our borders, and we have shown them the difference between what was offered under NHIF and what is being offered under SHA. And the difference is like day is from the night. And it is because we realized that we want to lift the most vulnerable in our society. We want to give opportunity to the people who are most vulnerable so that we can move along with them as we make our journey into the future. Allow me, at this juncture, to address something of serious concern to many stakeholders in the healthcare sector: fraud. Yes, fraud. There are those who have exploited or are still attempting to exploit our healthcare system for personal gain through fraudulent claims. The digital infrastructure we have put in place is secure, intelligent, and highly resilient. In fact, we are in the process of installing artificial intelligence to help us with the delivery of this service. It is built not only to deliver service efficiently, but also to detect and to eliminate fraud. If you are trying to game the system, and there are many who are trying, be aware, you are already in our radar. The system is flagging such attempts, and investigations, as I talk to you, are underway. In due course, and the very near future, the outcomes will be made clear to all, and fraudsters shall face the consequences of their criminal actions. There are facilities that we have no option but to shut down because they are a theater of theft and corruption and fraud. You cannot describe them in any other language. There are health professionals that we will not only cancel their licenses, but we will prosecute them for what they are doing. Because we will not, and I will not allow the fraud that brought down NHIF to follow us into our universal health coverage that we are rolling out. And I know there are many attempts by all manner of people to try and say, oh, you know, this facility and that facility belongs to this man and the other man and the other person and the other person. There is no facility which belongs to no person, no individual that can perpetuate fraud and go scot-free. It's not going to happen. Let's just be, if it is owned by a public official, if it is owned by whoever, we must stick to the straight and narrow. Allow me, good people, to say another two things. We have those in our midst that are not able to pay. And in this architecture, we have committed ourselves not to leave any Kenyan behind. And I want to thank the Council of Governors for agreeing with us that we need to look after these members of society. We have a database under the Inua Jamii program that is not exhaustive. We want to agree with all of you, and I'm very happy that many governors have already stepped forward and said they are ready to pay for 10,000, they are ready to pay for 20,000, they are ready to pay for numbers of citizens, so that no Kenyan is left behind. Every Kenyan should go to hospital, be treated, go home without having to sell any of their property to pay hospital bills. Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, let me persuade you that health should never be a privilege. Health should always be a right for every citizen. And it is my responsibility and yours, we share equally that responsibility to make sure the dear people entrusted to our leadership in the Republic of Kenya, none of them is left behind. And that is why I want to persuade us. We are willing to, we are actually going to help. And you know, we all know that when we say we are paying for indigents, there will be people who are not indigents who will want to come and be paid for. We have a means testing instrument that will help all of us weed out the people who don't deserve. So I am asking every county to forward to us the people you want to pay for. We will vet for you, and we will tell you these ones, because we have an objective. You know, we've gathered a lot of data, and we have gathered a lot of information, and we have many algorithms that will help us know that this person has sufficient income to pay for themselves, this person does not. We are going to help you so that we can share the responsibility of paying for indigents between the national government and our counties. I don't know whether, Mr. Chairman, I have your concurrence on this matter. Thank you very much. I knew the answer. You know, in politics, you don't ask a question you don't know the answer, because you could get into trouble. So, if we can expedite, that exercise and make it sooner rather than later, we're also going to agree on how we are going to